What if I told you that a single quarter, a coin you've spent on snacks, parking meters, or coffee, could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even life-changing money? Not ancient, not gold, not even silver, just a 1966 Washington quarter. Millions of people believe valuable U.S. coins must be very old or made of precious metal. Because of that belief, rare and valuable error coins are spent every day without a second glance. And the 1966 Washington quarter is one of the most misunderstood coins in American numismatic history. Why? Because it was minted during a historic metal transition, a mint mark freeze, a period of chaotic production pressure, and a time when some of the most dramatic mint errors ever occurred. Stay with me until the end of this video, because today you will learn why the 1966 quarter is historically unique, which versions are common, and which are extremely rare, the rare errors that sell for $500, $5,000, $50, $000, and more, how a single discovery could change everything. This is one quarter you should never ignore again. Let's begin. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, honoring George Washington, the first president of the United States. Originally intended as a one-year commemorative coin, it became a permanent design due to its popularity. For decades, quarters were made of 90% silver until the mid-1960s changed everything. By the early 1960s, rising silver prices caused people to hoard silver coins. To stop the crisis, the U.S. Mint made a historic decision. In 1965, quarters switched from 90% silver to copper-nickel clad. The year 1966 sits right in the heart of this transition. To prevent collectors from hoarding new coins, production was rushed, quality controls suffered, errors skyrocketed. This makes the 1966 quarter one of the most important error-prone coins ever minted. A standard 1966 Washington quarter has mint mark, NO, in a composition, copper-nickel clad, weight 5.67 grams, diameter 24.3 mm, edge, reeded, designer John Flanagan, police scarlight. Any deviation from these specs could mean serious value. Let's be clear and honest. $0.25, $0.50 ms, 63, $6, $10 ms, 65, $15, $40 ms, 67, $300, $1, 200 ms, 68, extremely rare, $5,000, $15, 000 plus. But now comes the real excitement. This is where the 1966 quarter becomes a collector legend. Money bag value, $7,500, $25, 000 plus. This is one of the holy grails of clad-era coinage. Even though silver quarters officially ended in 1964, leftover silver planchets occasionally slipped into production. How to spot it? Weight around 6.25 grams, solid silver edge, no copper stripe. Ringing silver sound. A confirmed 1966 silver quarter is extremely rare and can sell for 5 figures or more. A unique, high-grade specimen could theoretically reach 6 figures in a competitive auction. Money bag value, $300, $5,000. Look closely at "In God We Trust." Liberty, Washington's eye and hair curl strong, separated doubling, not machine doubling, brings serious money. Money bag value, $150, $3,000 off. Center errors occurred frequently during rush production. 10, 20% off center, $100, $3,030, 50% off center, $500, $1, 5,060% plus with date visible, $2,000, $3,000. Collectors love dramatic visuals. Money bag value, $100, $600, caused by a missing or failed retaining collar. Signs: wider diameter, flat rim, strong strike, highly collectible and easy to identify. Money bag value, $100, $800. Look for smooth curved clip, natural metal flow, weak strike near the clip. Multiple clips raise value significantly. Money bag value, $75, $1, 200. Large die breaks appear as raised metal cracks. A cut error, missing design near rim, is even more valuable. Money bag value, $200, $1, 000. Obverse and reverse don't line up correctly. The more dramatic the shift, the higher the value. Money bag value, $100, $700. Design appears weak or missing in certain areas. Clear, dramatic examples are highly sought after. Money bag value, $2,500, $20, 000. These are museum-level errors that a die-cap quarter is rare, dramatic, and can sell for 5 figures. First place medal 1966 silver planchet quarter money bag sold for over $18,000. Second place medal high grade MS 68 1966 quarter money bag sold for $12,000 plus. Third place medal major off metal error money bag sold for $9,500. A unique, one-of-a-kind error could theoretically approach 6 or even 7 figures if it represents an undocumented mint mistake. Follow these steps carefully. One way the coin 5.67G equals normal 6.25G equals police scarlight possible silver error 2. Check the edge copper stripe equals clad solid silver equals stop and investigate 3. Use magnification for doubling 4. Look for off-center strikes or clips 5. Check rim for cuds or breaks 6. Never clean the coin if you suspect rarity. Submit to Pesages and GC professional grading can multiply value instantly. Historic silver to clad transition no mint marks massive error potential strong collector demand rising auction prices. This coin represents a turning point in U.S. monetary history. The 1966 Washington quarter proves one powerful truth. That quarter in your pocket might be just 25 cents or $500, $5,000, $25,000, or more before you spend it, before you toss it aside, before you assume it's common. Because sometimes treasure doesn't shine. Sometimes it jingles quietly in your pocket. This script is written to hook viewers in the first seconds, build suspense, and keep them watching until the end, while clearly explaining real values, rare errors, and history without hiding facts. What if I told you that a single penny, a coin most people throw away, ignore, or leave on the ground, could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even life-changing money? Not gold, not silver, just a 1983 D. Lincoln Memorial cent. Millions of people believe valuable coins must be old, shiny, or made of precious metal. That belief has caused countless people to spend, lose, or destroy coins worth a fortune. Because 1983 is one of the most dangerous and misunderstood years in U.S. coin history. Why? Because 1983 sits right in the middle of a major metal transition, massive production pressure, and some of the most famous modern mint errors ever discovered. Stay with me until the end of this video, because today you will learn why the 1983 D penny is special, which versions are common, and which are extremely rare, the shocking errors that sell for $500, $5,000, $50,000, and in extreme cases, even more, and exactly how to check your penny at home. This one video could turn a 1-cent coin into a life-changing discovery. Let's begin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, honoring Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. By 1959, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity, history, and democracy. But the biggest change came in 1982. For decades, U.S. pennies were made mostly of copper. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic decision. In 1982, pennies switched from 95% copper to 97.5% zinc, with a thin copper coating. By 1983, all pennies were supposed to be zinc. And that's where the danger begins. A standard 1983 D. Lincoln Memorial cent should have mint mark D. Denver. Composition: zinc core with copper plating. Weight: 2.50 grams. Diameter: 19.05 mm. Edge: smooth. Designer: Victor David Brenner. Obverse: Frank Gasparo. Reverse: police scarlight. Any deviation from these specs could mean big money. Let's be clean and honest. 1. 3 cents ms, 63. 25 cents, $0.50 ms, 65. $3, $10 ms, 67. Rare $100, $300 ms, 68. Extremely rare $1,000, $3,000 plus. But now comes the real money. This is where collectors get excited, and where you need to pay attention. Money bag value: $10,000, $50,000 plus. This is one of the holy grails of modern pennies. Although copper pennies officially ended in 1982, a few leftover copper blanks were accidentally struck in 1983. How to spot it? Weight around 3.11 grams instead of 2.50. Rich copper color, no bubbling or zinc corrosion. A genuine 1983 D copper penny is extremely rare and can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. In a perfect condition, one-of-a-kind example, values could theoretically reach 6 figures or more. Money bag value: $300, $5,000. Double dies happen during die creation. Look closely at Liberty, In God We Trust, Lincoln's eye and beard strong. Clean doubling equals strong money. Money bag value, $100. 2. 500 off. Center errors are dramatic and very collectible. 10. 20% off center, $50. 15030. 50% off center, $300. 90060% plus with date visible, $1,500. 2. 500 collectors love visual errors. Money bag value, $75. 400 broad strikes occur when the retaining collar fails. Signs, flat edges wider, coin missing rim very easy to spot and popular with collectors. Money bag value, $40. 800 a die break appears as raised cracks that a cut error is missing design near the rim. Large cuts bring serious money. Money bag value, $75. 500 look for. Smooth curved missing metal natural metal flow lines avoid jagged damage. Real clips are smooth. Money bag value, $100. 700 the obverse and reverse don't line up properly. The more severe the misalignment, the higher the value. Money bag value, $2,500. 15. 000 a die cap forms when a coin sticks to the die and repeatedly strikes other blanks. These are dramatic, rare, and highly collectible. First place medal 1983. D copper penny money bag sold for over $23,000. Second place medal major double die 1983. D money bag sold for $4,800. Third place medal extreme off metal error money bag sold for $9,500. Unique one-of-kind museum-level errors could theoretically approach six figures if discovered. Follow this checklist carefully. One way the coin, 2.50 G equals normal, 3.11 G equals police car light stop. Possible copper error. 2. Check the color, rich copper versus dull zinc. 3. Look for bubbling. Zinc corrosion equals less value. For use magnification for doubling. 5. Inspect rim for breaks or clips. 6. Check alignment. 7. Never clean the sand. If you suspect rarity, submit it to PCGSNGC. Professional grading can multiply value. Transitional metal year legendary copper errors affordable entry point high demand for zinc era errors rising auction prices modern pennies are one of the fastest growing markets in numismatics. The 1983 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent proves one powerful truth. The smallest coins can hide the biggest secrets. That penny in your pocket might be just 1 cent or $500, 5, 000, $50, 000, or more before you spend it, before you throw it away, before you ignore it. Fire. Check it carefully, because sometimes treasure doesn't come in gold bars. Sometimes it comes in the form of a penny.